video, we are going to talk about addition of polynomials. But before we add polynomials, let's first discuss how to arrange polynomials into its standard form and what are the rules in adding polynomials. Okay, so the first image that you are seeing right now is are polynomials that are arranged in standard form. So kapag nag-arrange tayo ng polynomials in standard form, basically, na-arrange lang natin in descending orders yung mga exponent nila. Okay? So, in this example, let's say we have this polynomial, number 1, so hindi siya naka-arrange in standard form. So, kapag in-arrange natin siya in standard form, ang mauuna na term is yung may pinakamataas na exponent pababa. Kaya descending, no, from highest to lowest. So, kaya nung in-arrange natin siya in standard form, nauna si y raised to the 6th power kasi siya yung may pinakamataas na exponent. Sumunod si 3y to the 5th power. Okay? Kasi siya yung sumunod na mas mataas na exponent kay y to the 6th power. And then, sumunod si negative 2y raised to the 4th power. And then, we have 4y raised to the 3rd power hanggang sa yung pinakadulo mo, yung constant. Okay? Yung constant number, yung pinaka-last dapat. Kung mayroong constant sa given. Pero kung wala, it's fine. You're just going to arrange yung exponent into descending order. And then, in the second one, itong given natin sa number to, hindi din siya naka-arrange in standard form. So, pag in-arrange natin siya, dapat mauna yung may pinakamataas na exponent, which is si 8m raised to the 7th power. Sumunod lang si negative 3m raised to the 5th power. And then, pangatlo si m raised to the 2nd power. And then, pangdulo si constant, which is 8. Same goes by to the last 3 examples. So, analyze na lang sila. No? Basta in arranging polynomials in its standard form, you need to make sure that the exponents are in descending powers. So, mauuna yung may pinakamataas na exponent hanggang yung pinakadulo ay yung constant na number mo. Kung walang constant, then it's fine. No? And then, yeah, that is how you arrange polynomials in standard form. So, titingin lang kayo dun sa exponent. Okay, and you need to make sure na yung pinakadulo is yung constant. Kung walang constant, it's fine. Basta yung exponent dapat naka-arrange into descending powers. And then, there is a rule in adding polynomials kasi. So, polynomials have similar terms if they have the same literal coefficient. So, we already talked about literal coefficient, di ba? So, kapag sinabi nating literal coefficient, these are the variables in the polynomial as well as the exponent of the variables. So, in this example, si negative 3xy and 9xy, they can be considered as similar terms kasi they have the same literal coefficient, which is both x and y. So, yung exponent niya, invisible 1. Okay? And then, on the second one naman, si 6x raised to the 2nd power, y, z raised to the 3rd power, as well as si x raised to the 2nd power, y, z raised to the 3rd power, they are considered as similar polynomials or they have similar terms kasi same yung literal coefficient nila, which is x squared y, z raised to the 3rd power. Okay? So, kailangan para ma-identify natin if the given are similar polynomials, kailangan yung variables nila is same as well as yung exponent ng variables nila. Okay? Dapat magkamukhang magkamukha para ma-identify natin if they are similar polynomials. So, bakit ba sinasabi ko to or bakit ba kailangan yung malaman what are polynomials that have similar terms or not? Kasi in adding polynomials, we cannot add polynomials if they do not have similar terms. So, kailangan yung literal coefficients ng mga polynomials na i-add nyo, dapat magkamukha. Kaya nga, kapag nag-a-add tayo ng polynomials, kadalasan ang sinasabi nating phrase or naming mga teachers nyo na phrase is combining similar terms. Kasi we cannot combine polynomials that do not have similar terms. Okay? So yun yung dalawang rule before we add polynomials. First is you need to make sure na yung given polynomials nyo is naka-arrange sa standard form para hindi na kayo mag-arrange sa bandang dulo. Okay? Tingnan nyo yung given nyo if they are already arranged in standard form. Kapag hindi pa sila naka-arrange sa standard form, you need to arrange the given in standard form. And then you need to make sure na yung i-add nyo na polynomials, they are similar or they have similar terms. Okay? So, tingnan lang yung literal coefficients. So, let's now have our first and second example. So, we will be finding the sum of x squared minus 4x minus 5 and 5x plus 6. Okay? So, this is the first example. So, first that you need to do is to observe if yung given mo is naka-arrange na in standard form. Parehong addends, okay? So, yung addends, yun yung tawag sa numbers or terms na pinag-a-add. So, si x squared minus 4x minus 5, naka-arrange na ba siya in standard form? Yes, naka-arrange na siya in standard form. How about si 5x plus 6? Yes, naka-arrange na din siya in standard form. Therefore, it is already arranged in standard form. Yung dalawang addends mo or yung dalawang given mo. Now, take a look at this. Similar ba sila? Okay? So, yung literal coefficient ba ni 5x plus 6, meron din ba dun sa kabila? Meron din. Meron siyang negative 4x minus 5. Therefore, they are similar. Therefore, you can add them. So, it doesn't mean na walang x squared, si 5x plus 6, hindi mo na siya pwedeng i-add. Okay? Okay lang na merong mawala na degree sa kanila or exponent. Basta, at least, mayroon silang common term. Pwede mo silang i-add. Okay? So, this given, we cannot solve this given like this, no? So, we need to rewrite our given in vertical form. So, mauuna, of course, yung unang given. So, we have x squared minus 4x minus 5. And then, we need to make sure na magkakatapat yung magkakamukha ng literal coefficient. Okay? So, in this case, si 5x, hindi natin siya kay x squared itatapat. Dito natin siya itatapat kay negative 4x. Kasi same sila. Sila yung same ng literal coefficient. Parehong x yung literal coefficient nila. And then, si positive 6, itatapat natin kay negative 5 kasi same sila. Pareho silang constant. Okay? So, ayan. Now, si x squared, wala siyang katapat. No? It's fine. It's fine. You can still solve it. Just bring it down. So, bring down x squared. So, ganun yung nangyayari, di ba? So, bring down x squared. And then, we will now add yung coefficient ng bawat term and copy the variable. Okay? Ang i-add lang po natin is yung numerical coefficient nila. Yung literal coefficient nila, kokopyahin lang natin. Exactly. So, in this case, we will be adding, para di tayo marito, bibilugan ko yung i-add, negative 4 plus 5. That will be equal to positive 1, diba? So, plus, kasi positive yung sagot, plus 1x, you can just wag nang isulat yung 1, no? Kasi automatically na pag wala siyang coefficient, that will be equal to 1. So, x squared plus x, Okay? And then we will add this constants. So make sure po na yung sign kasama, no? So this will be actually equal to negative 5 plus positive 6. So, ganun siya basahin. So, negative 5 plus positive 6, the answer is positive 1. Negative 5 plus 6, that is positive 1. So, therefore, ang answer or ang sum ng given is x squared plus x plus 1. So, yan na ngayon yung sum mo. Next na given natin is, we will be finding the sum of 4x plus 3 and negative 2x minus 1. So first, observe natin, naka-arrange ba siya in standard form? Both naka-arrange yung addends, so therefore, check. Similar ba sila? So, yung literal coefficient ng unang term x, meron din dito sa kabila. Meron silang constant pareho, so they are similar. And then we will rewrite the given in vertical form. So we have 4x plus 3 plus negative 2x minus 1. Okay? Make sure na magkakatapat yung may similar na terms or yung may similar na literal coefficients. So we have 4x plus negative 2x, or basically, doon na lang kayo tumingin sa numerical coefficient kasi yun lang yung pag-a-add ninyo kasi kokopyahin nyo lang naman yung literal coefficient niyan. So 4 plus negative 2, the answer is 2, and then copy natin yung literal coefficient which is x. And then next is i-add natin yung constant. So positive 3 dito, then negative 1 dito sa kabila. So, 3 plus negative 1, the answer is positive 2. So, write plus 2 there. And that will be your sum. So, the sum is 2x plus 2. Next is we have example number 3 and example number 4. So, we will be finding the sum of 2x raised to the second power plus 7x minus 5. 3x squared minus 5x plus 3 and negative x squared plus 3x minus 4. So there are 3 addends that we need to add. So observe muna natin if each addends are arranged in standard form. So the first one, yes, it is arranged. The second one also, and the third one. So it is already arranged. All of it are arranged in standard form, no? And they have similar literal coefficient na. So, pareho silang may x squared. Actually, lahat sila may x squared. Lahat sila may x na variable and lahat sila ay may constant. So, we can add them kasi meron silang mga similar terms. So, i-write muna natin yung given natin in vertical form. So, we have 2x raised to the second power plus 7x minus 5, and then we need to add this to 3x squared minus 5x plus 3, and lastly, we need to add negative x raised to the second power plus 3x minus 4. So yan, tapat-tapat na yung merong mga similar literal coefficient. So, we just need to add their numerical coefficient. So, dito muna tayo sa mayroong literal coefficient na x raised to the second power. So, we need to add 2, 3, and negative 1. So, may invisible 1 dyan. So, I'm just going to encircle yung numbers or coefficients na you need to add. So, ayan. So, we will be adding 2 plus 3. 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. Okay? 5 plus negative 1, the answer is 4. So we have 4 here, and then copy natin yung literal coefficient. That will be equal to x raised to the second power. And then next is We have positive 7 or 7, we have negative 5, and positive 3. So, i-add natin sila. 7 plus negative 5, the answer is 2. 2 plus 3, the answer is 5. 5 is positive, so lagay natin plus 5. And then copy natin yung literal coefficient, which is x. And then lastly, add natin yung constants, which is negative 5, positive 3, and negative 4. So negative 5 plus positive 3, the answer is negative 2. Negative 2 plus negative 4, the answer is negative 6. So therefore, we can say that the answer for problem number 3 is equal to 4x raised to the second power plus 5x minus 6, and it is already arranged in standard form. So, wala na tayong problem doon. This is now your sum. Okay, and then last problem, we will be finding the sum of 10a raised to the third power plus a raised to the second plus 8a minus 10 and negative 9a raised to the third minus 5 raised to the minus 5a raised to the second plus 3 and 7a plus 30. So check natin if each addends are already in standard form. So itong una, yes, it is already in standard form. Yung pangalawa, yes din. Yung pangatlo, naka-arrange na din siya. So, each addends are arranged in standard form already. They have similar literal coefficients ba? Yes, at least mayroon. No? Meron silang constant, and there are some literal coefficients na wala yung iba, but they have constants lahat. So we can add them. So we can consider them as like similar, or they have similar terms, no? So i-arrange natin yung given vertically. So first we have 10a raised to the third plus a raised to the second plus 8a minus 10. And then we need to add this to negative 9a raised to the third minus 5a raised to the second. And then kung napapansin nyo, constant na agad yung kasunod niya. So si positive 3 itapat natin sa constant nung unang addend, which is negative 10. So plus 3. And then pwede tayo magsulat dito sa part na to ng 0 para hindi tayo malito. Kasi yung second addend natin, wala siyang variable or wala siyang term na may variable or literal coefficient na a. So, lagyan na lang natin ng 0 para ma-fill yung mga blank spaces. And then, lastly, na addend, 7a plus 30. So, tapat natin sa literal coefficient na may a, then 7a plus 30. And then, tapat-tapat na yung may mga similar literal coefficient. So, i-add na natin sila, yung numerical coefficient nila, specifically. So, this one is what we need to add first. So, 10 plus negative 9, the answer is 1. Okay? So, 1, and then copy natin yung literal coefficient a to the third power. So, pwede nyo nang hindi ilagay si 1. Kasi automatically, kapag wala nakalagay na numerical coefficient, that will be equal to 1. And then the second one is, we have a squared, positive a squared. So, walang nakalagay niya na numerical coefficient sa kanya. But then, kapag walang nakalagay na numerical coefficient, that will be considered as 1. Okay? So, ang numerical coefficient niya is positive 1. So, we need to add positive 1 to negative 5. Okay? And then, 1 plus negative 5, the answer will be negative 4. So, pakilagay is minus 4 kasi negative yung nakuhang answer. And then, copy natin yung literal coefficient, which is a squared. So, yan. And then next is yung may literal coefficient na a. So we need to add 8, positive 8, to positive 7. Leave 0 alone na lang kasi nilagay lang naman natin siya to fill the blank spaces. So 8 plus 7, that will be equal to 15, which is positive. So pakilagay is plus 15, and then copy natin yung literal coefficient, which is a. And then lastly, add natin yung mga constants, which is negative 10, positive 3, and positive 30. So we have negative 10 plus 3, the answer is negative 7. Plus 30, the answer is positive 23. So pakilagay is plus 23. Therefore, the sum for example number 4 is a raised to the third power minus 4 is a raised to the second power plus 15a plus 23. So that is how you add polynomials.